I think we are slowly just working our way through all the cocktails that are available at the bar, because all inclusive, you know, you just ask them and you don't have to pay for them.
That's great.
Apple is it martini or mojito?
Apple martini.
Apple martini. Very tasty, but a bit impractical. It's very deep.
Very sour.
Very deep and very heavy. Come on, focusing. Oh, it's focusing on your beautiful face. I mean, I can't blame it. I can't blame it. It's that facial recognition technology. So yesterday the combination of sun and sun cream and salt water ended up making my hair feel really gross, and I felt really gross for it. So to help, Amy has put my hair in these kind of braid things, and I feel like I'm definitely appropriating someone's culture, but I don't know whose. We're on a boat. We're on a boat in the sea. Ah, that's nice. That's a nice view. That's our hotel. I was starting to feel a bit of heat exhaustion earlier. I was worried it was going to hit me really hard, but now that we're out on the sea, I feel much better. The breeze is definitely helping. Are you selfieing me doing selfies?
I am selfieing you doing selfies.
Selfies! Selfie.
I just daren't drop my phone in the sea.
So Amy got me this book by Neil Gaiman about Norse mythology.
Ooh,
and I'm reading it, on the Norse creation myth, and how the first two people began as two logs, and about how Odin and his two brothers Vili and Ve turned them into humans. So Odin breathed life into them, Vili gave them intelligence and drive and things like that, and then they carved them into the shape of humans. So these logs were alive and desiring and wanting and thinking before they had arms and legs and eyes.
The ability to move.
And the ability to move. So it's just they just these static logs just like kill me. That's messed up, dude. You should go the other way first, surely. Surely that's the kind
you
of.
have like inanimate humans.
Yeah, they're called statues. That's fine. Statues or carvings or something.
Yeah.
Then,
okay, I'm with it. Yeah,
then bring them to life. Yeah.
That's
messed up, Odin. Watch her floating, watch her go. With a unicorn. Amy's insisting on carrying this thing back to the hotel fully inflated. We got a room upgrade! First room we got in was kind of shoved in a corner, so it was a bit small and cramped.
It was basically if you move the bed over to that wall and then drew a line.
It was about 2/3 the size of this room, maybe a bit smaller.
I would say less than a half.
Yeah. You couldn't open the balcony doors because it was right up against the chairs. So they've moved us to a bigger room, and that figures. Hey, look at that! Yeah, the other room didn't even have a plug socket by the kettle. I think it was just, I don't know, when they built it, maybe it was just leftover space and they thought, let's cram a room in here. But yeah, we've got a room upgrade, so now we've got this massive room. It's great. Balcony now, that little terrace that overlooks the sea.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, way better. Much happier with this. What is it? Olive bread. You got your olive bread.
I'll be here all day.
Whole lot of gourmet stuff. I find it all quite intimidating. No one is dancing with you. Stop! Amy wants to get in the ocean on this thing, riding it like an actual horse. So let's see how this goes. Try it this way first. Go on, Amy, you can do it. Good job. Go on, you can do it. Yeah, Amy's tan is very much coming along. You're very pleased with that, aren't you? Whereas I forgot to sun cream my shoulders. Oh,
Look at the difference in skin tone there.
Yeah, that's
That's an Italian versus a Brit.
that's gonna sting. So, what just happened, Amy?
I ate some food.
What food?
I don't know.
How did it make you feel?
So good.
Is that it? Do you have a new man now?
They've still got some in there. Go get me one. Go get one. Give me.
Where do I find?
Like, you need the little petit four things,
Right.
which are the mini desserts.
Is it the thing that looks like half an egg?
Yes.
Right. Thing that looks like half an egg. Thing that looks like half an egg. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Ah, there we go. Thing that looks like half an egg. Ah, get back here. My wife desires you. Oh, I don't like saying that. You're half an egg.
There's no half an egg.
Right. You okay? So today we're on Nisyros, which is a volcanic island just south of Kos. And first impressions, it stinks. It stinks of sulphur.
Yeah, it's stinky.
It's damn impressive.
Yeah, okay. It smells a bit like rotten eggs. No, it's rotten eggs.
That's exactly it, yeah.
It's exactly rotten eggs.
But this place is huge. This is the main crater. But then the caldera just extends like, I think he said like 4 kilometres across or something like that. 5 kilometres, yeah, it's massive.
I could run it in half an hour.
Do you want to?
Yep.
In this heat with the smell of sulphur?
In England.
Amy, smell your hand.
No.
Some gas is escaping over there. Dude! No! You... barriers here. No!
Кто у нас тут такой хороший? Кто пупсик? Кто у нас пупсик? Собачка.
Right, so on the way back, on the bus, tour guide handed out samples of obsidian that had come from the volcano. So he gave them to the front of the row seats on the bus, and people were handing them back. Yeah. I got it, examined it, handed it to the guy behind me, and he was like, no, no thank you. Like, he thought I was giving him a snack. I was like, well, I can't hold on to this, mate, it's not mine. Yeah, crazy thing, we keep noticing this at the restaurants here in Kos. In at least 3 restaurants now, we've seen dinner service starts, and then there's just cats, just walking between the tables, and sometimes people feed them. And
no one cares.
No one cares. The waiting staff just walk through them, the cats move out of the way. And it just seems crazy to me, because I worked in a restaurant for 4 years, and let me tell you, if a cat so much as walked through the door in a restaurant in England, it'd be havoc. People would be complaining, the staff would be hurrying around to ferry it out, but here it's just like, oh, there's a cat, it's fine.
And they're tiny.
Yeah, well, we can't decide whether the cats in Greece are really live, or if our cat's just a fat piece of shit. Yeah, that noise that's filling the background of all these enormous cicadas, they're huge. Way bigger than I was expecting. There's a bunch of them, they're everywhere. We got the table for our evening reservation and it's amazing. It's let's
Bring the
exposure
down.
the exposure down. That's apparently become the catchphrase of the honeymoon.
Yeah.
But check this out, it's on a sofa with this lovely lamp, menu.
Oh, it's Material Girl.
Oh yeah, the music's all lounge versions of like 90s songs.
Lounge Enter Sandman.
Yeah, Lounge Metallica, brilliant. We've had Lounge Earth, Wind and Fire, amazing.
Yesterday we had Lounge YMCA.
Yeah. September by Earth, Wind and Fire is unironically my jam. But yeah, we've got this lovely table on a sofa overlooking the ocean. It's brilliant. Also these cocktails have hit us really hard.
Yeah, we were inhaling sulphur.
Yeah, walking around in the sun in a volcano inhaling sulfuric gases. Yeah. If only someone had told me gazpacho soup was served cold, I could have been an admiral by now. A mighty piece of meat. Oh. So what did you just have?
A beef something.
Right. And how was it?
Yes, we did.
How was it? How good?
I nearly cried when the waiter came and took the plate away from me. There was nothing left of it on the plate. I was like, I'm sad to see it go. It's delicious. Amazing. There's beef dripping sauce and this cheesy bit. And oh.
Was it good?
The best thing I've ever eaten. Ever.
You're going on record with that?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Right level of salty, sweet, meaty, savoury, all of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning.
Impressive. this is something a friend of ours back home asked us to find, is the remains of some old World War II establishments. This is where the soldiers would have holed up. Bunker where the soldiers would have been. Just about, yeah. Yep. Oh, hello, interesting spider. Oh, very interesting. Oh. Amy has a new man in her life. Is he a good boy? Ah, what a good boy. So we've stopped off in a place called Starlight, which is widely regarded by the internet as the best restaurant, bar, nightclub in Kardamena or in Kos?
In Kos.
In Kos. This is one of the best places in Kos.
According to TripAdvisor and to another website I checked, it's the best.
The best place in the whole island. So we're gonna have some food. Back home, our friend Nathan, who long-time viewers may know as the bass player from my band Living Monstrosity, he's house sitting for us. He's looking after the cat and the dog. And we thought it best get a present to say thank you. And Amy insisted on yeah, I'll give you a hint. I've waited until it was wrapped up so that I didn't have to censor it and that I wouldn't get demonetized.
It's a bottle opener.
It is a bottle opener. That is one thing it is. She also felt it appropriate to get one of these for my mother.
Hers is rainbow coloured.
Yes, she has a rainbow coloured bottle opener.
Nathan's is black.
Yeah, he's got a big black bottle opener. Sleepy birds. So sleepy. What a beautiful fire hazard. Morning. So we're having a beach day today. I think after walking around Nisyros and walking around Kardamena, we're starting to feel it, the heat and the walking.
The exhaustion.
And the cocktails, many cocktails.
And what else? Another reason why we can't walk much today.
Oh yeah, we're pretty sure Amy's broken a toe.
It's gross.
So yeah, we're just gonna sit out on the beach today. Apparently we feel like today is the hottest day so far. So Amy's gonna work on her tan and I'm gonna get on with my reading. The big thing I've learned on this holiday is the value of doing nothing. Because I'm a big busybody. I like having activities, I like having things to do, I like having plans and projects, but here, just being able to unwind, got no responsibilities, no obligations, just sit by the beach or by the pool, read my book, just unwind, and it's so much better than I expected. I expected to be bored, but I'm just glad of the relief. It's just nice to be out of the city. Amy's very excited right now.
Check out that tan. Yeah, tan lines, whoop.
That's what you came here for, isn't it?
That's what I wanted.
Oh my word, this is different.
I'm gonna burn.
Oh my god.
You like yours cooked, don't you?
Yes.
Right, you heathen.
I like my food cooked.
not rare.
No, you disease-ridden filth.
Yum yum.
So we've just had a lovely barbecued grilled meal, and we've been talking to a lovely German family.
So lovely.
And we realise now we didn't find out their names. They know our names because I think they've just subscribed to the channel. We know their kids' names, we don't know their names. So hello, German family. Very sorry that we didn't make a point of finding out your names.
So sorry, that's British manners for you.
Yeah, British manners is once you're deep into a conversation,
You can't ask.
You can't ask. It's like, so sorry, what was your name again? Because it's incredibly awkward.
I have sunburns.
Hooray. That was delightful. That's a subtropical shallow reef. I saw a bunch of grass grazing the lichen. I didn't tell you this one, I saw a goby fish making a burrow. But the highlight was a big fat sea cucumber about 20 feet that way. And
like a poo.
yeah. Now they're serving cocktails and it's a party boat. Party boat set sail! Amy's loving the tunes.
Tell me when the drops aren't happening. Well, this is just happening.
I did a my toe accidentally slipped forward out of my flip-flop and collided with the ground and took several layers of skin off my big toe. It's very painful. I tried to kick the earth, I got into a fight with the planet and lost. In the UK, there is a vicious, violent rivalry between cyclists, motorists and pedestrians. But here in Greece, they have a special red bit of pavement specifically for bikes. Why are we not doing this? It solves so many problems. This bar has no windows, yet it claims to be fully air conditioned. What if it's conditioned by the air? What's the most number of cats you've ever seen in one place? Because there's cats, and then that guy over there just seems to be collecting them. He's just picking up cats and putting them over there. But there's just cats everywhere. There's cats down there. Amy, why are there so many cats?
Cats.
Help. So we're having fun. Basically, we want to get back to our hotel, but there are no cabs, just no cabs available at all.
Nope.
We're in Kos, which is at the northeastern end of the island.
We're in Kos Town.
We're in Kos Town, which is the northeast end of the island. Our hotel is on the southern coast. So we're asking people for directions to a bus to Kardamena to then transfer to the hotel, but we're getting directions from people for whom English is a second language. So it's a bit of a challenge, because otherwise we're just here for the night. We live in Kos now. We think this might be it.
Loads of bus stops.
Bus stops, right. This is a star. No, you don't.
Whoa, look at the... I got serious. Yeah, okay.
Is that from your sunglasses?
Yeah, okay, just...
Context. Right, we found the bus. We know what we're doing. We know where we're going. We're not going to die.
And we're going to be little tricky little things, because what we're going to do is we're going to see what time we get back at the hotel and see if they're still serving food.
We're in a restaurant now. We've got a table. We've had menus.
Dude, it's all inclusive. It's free.
What you got there, Amy? Could you look like any more of a tourist?
Hey, it's a thing. We have a Norwegian flag at home. We have to get a Greek flag. We really should get a Swedish and a Danish flag as well.
Yes.
So we've been to those places. Flags of all the places we go to. Rule.
Yes. We made it back to the hotel. It's like 10:30, very tired. But we're showered, we're clean, all is good. We did some souvenir shopping. Bought some gifts for friends and family back home, including this bag. Now, that's a special one. If you want to find out what that is, you'll have to subscribe to Thew Adams and wait and find out. Huh, nice. Good lord, it's a windy one today. The seas be churning with Poseidon's wrath. So, it's Sunday, which is our last full day here. We have a big sad. We've packed up one suitcase already, which is really good. Fun thing though, something fun going on back at home. Those of you who watched the Busiest May series may remember a band called Vulgore and how their singer resigned not long ago. Well, guess who's replaced him? Our very own Nathan. And he played his first gig with them yesterday. How did it go? That was rubbish. Oh God! Where's it gone? There's.
Right, Dean, go grab them.
I'll try. I got it. Thank you. We went back to the resort for a bit, grabbed some food, printed off our boarding passes for tomorrow's flight. We've come back and this is the least occupied I think we've seen the beach the whole time we're here.
Yeah.
My theory is that the wind has carried them all away. They've all been blown into the Aegean Sea and are now floating helplessly in the ocean. Which means more chairs for us. Brilliant. So we just did a ride on one of those inflatable rings dragged by a speedboat, as you can see in these lovely pictures. Amy, as you can see, was fiercely protecting her eyes from the salt water. She definitely wasn't afraid. She was just
not afraid.
Protecting her eyes. Got some injuries along the way. Took some layers of skin off my hand there, but Amy's is definitely the winner.
We actually thought it was a pool of blood, and I tried to scrub it, and I was like, ah!
Oh, that was fun though. It got some really good views.
Oh yeah,
It's
through the salt water.
very fast, and the today's strong winds definitely added to the experience.
I think we earned macho points for the strength of the wind and daring to go on it, because I think only 3 of them have gone out today, and normally it's like 1 every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Not scary.
No, not scary.
Not scary. Apparently I was gripping onto the inflatable rings so hard it sent my whole arm into spasm.
This is how I feel after a 128 kilo deadlift.
Yep. Alright, back at the room, showered up one last time, and I have definitely done something to this arm. As we had a ride on that big inflatable ring, and watching them from the beach, you don't quite realise how fast they are or how bumpy the ride is, especially with how windy it's been today. And on top of that, there's no seat belts, there's no harness or anything. The only thing keeping you in place is the handles. You have to hold on to stop you from falling off. And I think I've actually pulled my left bicep. I can rise up at the shoulder no problem, but then bending it, I get to about there, and it starts to sting. I can keep going, but it's quite painful. You're tired out from the honeymoon.
Yeah.
You had a good time?
Yeah.
You had a good time. Come back here someday?
You like it.
You like it, yeah?